Hello, and welcome back to another BiblioCommons video. Today I'd like to go over what BiblioCommons calls your dashboard. So the dashboard is sort of like your main page. It has all the links to all the different options of things you can get into in BiblioCommons. So to get into that, I'm going to go over here on the main BiblioCommons page, and I'm going to go to Login My HDL. And I'm going to go ahead and click on My Library Dashboard. It's going to have me log in, so I'm going to put in that username I set up and that PIN, usually the last four of your telephone number, and then I'm going to log in. And this will take me into my library dashboard. So there's a bunch of different things you can get into here. You've got your settings, you've got if anyone has sent you any messages, any alerts on your account. You can see what you have checked out, what you have on hold, and you can see your borrowing history. You can also see any fees and fines you might have. So let's start with the Checkout tab. I'm going to go ahead and click on Checkout. And this is showing me not only the digital things I have checked out, but also the physical. So any mix of the things I have checked out between Libby, Overdrive, and from the physical library are showing up here. So you can see right now I have 3 things checked out, 2 of which are ebooks, and one of which is a physical book. I can see when the due date is. I can see a bunch of different Libby options. I can also see the renew option. So I wouldn't recommend renewing very often through this because the Lakeland Library Cooperative has already set up automatic renewal. So 3 days before your items are due for physical items, so any books, DVDs, audiobooks, anything you've gotten from the library, 3 days before it's due, the system will automatically check if it's eligible for renewal. So that means that nobody else has it on hold and it hasn't already been renewed twice. If those conditions are met, the system will automatically renew your item for another term. So for books, it's 3 weeks. For DVDs, 1 week for Herrick. If those conditions are met, so Where the Crawdads Sings is a pretty popular book, and actually we can see right here, there is one person waiting. So this would not renew for me because there's a hold on it. But I can see what my due dates are in here. And over here it says that the soonest thing to be due is going to be due on the 16th. I can also come up here and check out my holds. So right now I have just one hold, and it's on an ebook. And we can see that it's paused, and that's something I did through Libby, and you can check out our video on that if you're interested. I can also pause physical items, and if you're interested in that, you can check out our other video on that as well. Next, I'm going to come over here to borrowing history. So this is a record of all the things that I've checked out from the library. So here on this screen, it shows some of the most recent things. This one happens to be a hotspot. I checked out one of the mobile hotspots. I can go over here to see all 4 items of my borrowing history, so not a lot yet, and mostly hotspots, but also a DVD. You can tell what I'm interested in. So again, the library does not keep track of anything I check out. Once it gets returned and it's in good condition, it comes off my account completely. The only way for me to keep track of what I check out from the library is through BiblioCommons, and I have to turn that feature on. So if that's something you're interested in, you can go see our video on that. Now, one other option that's available from my dashboard here is this fees section. So I'm going to tap there. And this is going to show me any overdue fines I have, any replacement fees I have, or if things have gone particularly bad for me lately, if I have a collection fee. So those things all show up here. Now, as of right now, I don't have any fees, so that's great. I have no fees, no fines. I'm all set to go. If I happen to get fines and fees that bring me over $10, that's when my card's going to stop working for me, and I'll have to either pay that off or go into the library and pay it off. But so long as I'm under the $10, I'm all set to keep going. So those are the main sections of your dashboard. So hopefully that helps get you a little more familiar with that, and we'll see you in the next video.